Hi, we're one of the people who are buying and selling with Gift, and I will tell you that after 8 houses in about 30 years, they are the best agents we've ever dealt with.
Had it not been for the workarounds that Glenn and Gift were able to provide from a financial perspective, we never would have been able to buy this property. So they were great to work with, came up with tons of out-of-the-box, off-the-wall solutions, which enabled us to come up with a deal.
Wow, that's a heck of a referral. Thank you, Richard. And this carries a lot of weight as well, too, because Jean, you're a former loan officer, settlement. Yep, exactly.
No, I worked with a lot of agents. I had a license that I just kept somewhere. This has been a smooth process for us. Maybe not for Glenn. But for us, it's been fairly smooth. And the best part is he knows a lot of really competent support people in the industry who will help make the apartment just what we want it to be.
We're very appreciative of their help.
A great friend, a great realtor. If you want someone that's going to be there to help you out, whether it's a tough time, relocation, whatever it may be, I'm going to tell you about my friend Gift.
Hi, I have to say great things about Gift Hughes, super realtor. I'll tell you, I've known Gift for 11 years, and initially I had my property listed for sale by owner, and she reached out and said, let me help you. And I tell you what, realtors are very professional, and Gift is definitely one of the most professional people you can deal with. My house sold in 2 days of a very poor market. So super impressed. She really takes her clients and their needs to get the house sold quickly in the front of her mind. And I couldn't have been more happier, and I'm glad that today I'm still meeting with Gift. I tell you what, you really want to work with Gift because from day one, she took the property, sold it in 2 days, and she knows the business. She knows how to work with the client on their needs and get them the price that they want. I tell you, Gift, she's still a friend of mine today. She's just not a person that comes for the transaction, the money, and then leaves. She'll stay in your life, and I'm happy to have her in my life.
Hi, today I want to talk to you about a great friend of mine. She's an amazing person. If you're out in the market for a realtor, this is the person you need.
It has been an honor and thrill to serve so many incredible families. Thank you for sharing the heartfelt experience with us.
If you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing in real estate, we're here to help by providing you with actionable, practical solutions. We're designated experts in real estate divorce and working with estate planning attorneys. We can be reached at 703-707-0334 or click the link below for more information.
Thank you.
About 10 years ago is when I met Gift. I was in the market of selling a home. My husband and I had to relocate to a different state in a quick fashion. And because of that, we hired 2 other realtors. This was new construction, had a lot of stairs, but it was a beautiful home. It just had about 57 stairs from the ground up. For 8 months, we tried to sell this home. Of course, we're in a different state, already have another home that we're living in with different expenses. So this was very hard on our family. These other realtors that we tried, no one could sell the home. And one of my friends recommended Gift. I went ahead and I met Gift, and she sold that place quickly. She went in there, looked at what needed to get done, and basically staged the home. Within a couple of weeks, it was done. We got higher than what we asked for, and basically we're just so happy with that. She was very easy to communicate with, and she understood our situation. And I recommend her to anyone out there who's in the same situation, or even if you just have a home that you just want to sell or you have time, just call Gift. She's a friend forever. A great friend, a great realtor. If you want someone that's going to be there to help you out, whether it's a tough time, relocation, whatever it may be,
I've felt beyond supported throughout what has been an incredibly stressful, emotional process. You all took so much of that stress off of the plate in what could have been so much worse.
Wow, that's terrific. Would you ever recommend this to anybody else?
100% yes. I grew up in Fairfax, Virginia. It's my second home. And if I lived in the area, I'd be shouting your name from the rooftop, everyone I knew. So I'm glad to be able to contribute virtually with my referral, but 100 times over, yes, could not recommend working with you all any higher.
Well, we appreciate that. That means that we're out the universe to us, because we do have hurdles that we have to hit along the way. Did you ever sense that we were hitting hurdles?
I didn't know there were hurdles. I knew that there were, some questions and some back and forth that we had to work through, but every time there was a question that came up, you all were so quick to jump on calls and work through the situation with me and answer my what feels like a million questions that I had. So if there were hurdles behind the scenes, thank you for handling them. I don't know if you remember, but it was a serendipitous meeting that day, and we had a lot on our minds. We were in town for a short period of time and really needed somebody that we felt a quick connection with and that we felt like we could trust to take care of all of the different ins and outs of managing the project, of getting the house ready to getting it listed to getting it sold from start to finish from another state. And between grieving our loss and the 100,000 other tasks we had, that was something that we just didn't have the time or the energy for. And as soon as I met you, Glenn, I felt right away a level of authenticity from you and trust. And I heard about the services that you and your team can offer, the full scale work. And I felt right away like this is the right choice. As soon as you left, my brother and I talked, and we knew within just a few minutes that we wanted to work with your team. And I'm so happy that we did.
That's terrific. It's now that you reach that level of trust, it's not easy to come to that level of trust. Did we deliver?
Yes, talk about delivery. I've never worked with a company that is more communicative than your group. I felt like every single step of the way, I knew what was going on. I knew what was coming next. I knew what I needed to do. I didn't really have to think about what was coming because I knew that you all were on top of it. The number of times that you told me, hey, I'm going to go over and check on things without me having to ask absolutely blew me away. I've never worked with somebody that took the time. I felt like you cared just as much about how all of this would go as I did. And I wasn't just another transaction and another client and another number in your books. I really felt like what we were going through and what we needed was personal to you. And I think without knowing it on the first day, that's what I felt in terms of wanting to trust you and work with you. And to say that you delivered would be the understatement of the century.
You definitely helped us there as well, because we thought the new home would be available in this date. Now it's going to be a few weeks later, but you were able to get us a win-back period that could be pushed longer for free. So
yes,
that's a big positive for us as well.
So I'm very happy on that part. Working with another agent also part of my relationship building, not just the client. And
we had a number in mind that we wanted. I think we got to that number, and it came probably quicker than we would have otherwise expected. And I think for the time it went on market, it was less than 2 weeks before we had an offer. And this is in winter time, not the ideal time to come, but I think the transaction went as smooth as it could have been, quicker than we would have otherwise expected. You guys were always in contact with us, text, email, phone calls, always available. It was a smooth process. Go ahead.
Congratulations, I'm so thankful to be part of your journey. This is a beautiful home. Thank you, Mom Sherry, for connecting us. Tell the viewer how do you experience about buying your dream home. I would say this is so beautiful.
We purchased a luxury home in Sterling, Virginia. We have been phenomenally impressed by Gift Hughes, and the entire process has been so seamless. I cannot say, I'm just so speechless. She treated us as if we were any other luxury client, and we are obviously coming from a different background, and we didn't feel any different. We feel very special for the attention that we've received from her. It has been impeccable, detail-oriented, feel like she sent us curated listings that really spoke to us. And we're just so happy to have met her, and we cannot wait to continue using her services in the future. Yeah.
Any questions that we had, she was always willing to take the time to answer any questions that we had and provide any clarification when needed. But working with her and Glenn was truly a wonderful experience and made this more enjoyable and exciting than we thought it would be.
Yeah.
So
this is actually so much more special because we purchased a home from you and you're also helping us sell our home.
Just a couple of words of gratitude to Glenn and Gift. Over the last decade, they've helped me rent a property, sell 2 properties, and along that journey, extremely thoughtful, from the preparation of the sale, including like what work to have done, what work not to have done when selling an older property, to pricing strategy, listing strategy, open houses, staging, and then of course the completion piece of all the logistics that go around closing, paperwork, and just the complexity that comes with these transactions. At every step, they were both knowledgeable, provided incredible guidance, and were really always there to just assist with any piece of the transaction. It was fantastic all the way. I'm a little on the older side, and so decor changes, but as you transition to who you think your potential buyer will be and their state of mind, and so it's really appealing to the buyer instead of honoring your memories and honoring the traditions of items you've procured or things you've done for your best interest. Yeah, fantastic. Both you and were incredibly clear in all of your communications. We hit all of the timelines around getting the house on market, getting it prepared, photographs. It's a lot of steps, very complicated. Never felt confused or guessing my way through it. You guys were there at every step of the way. And there were many times where I couldn't get to the house or be there when things needed to be taken care of. It was really great to know that you guys could enter the home and oversee different bodies of work or schedule for and cover for me during those moments. Absolutely. I think for most people, your home purchase or your home ownership is probably the most valuable asset you'll ever have. And so it's difficult to think about a place where you raised your children and had a life. At the same time, that sort of asset that is yours that you love is an unloved asset by a potential buyer. They haven't raised their family yet. They are not emotionally attached to it. And what they see is a potentially the largest investment they'll ever make. And so when thinking about pricing strategy, you can price anything at any rate, a car, a home, a coffee mug, but it's only as good as you find a buyer who's willing to pay for it. So really recommend that as best as you can, you actually emotionally separate yourself from the house being a place you love. Try to enter the house and think about what you would be willing to pay for it. Think about what your potential buyers are looking for. I'm a little on the older side, and so decor changes, but as you transition to who you think your potential buyer will be and their state of mind and what appeals to them, that coffee table you bought 25 years ago may not be their style, and so it's really appealing to the buyer instead of honoring your memories and honoring the traditions of items you've procured or things you've done for your best interest. It really has to be about who is willing to buy and who can visualize themselves in that home. I would say that like when purchasing large things, you could either use the model of buying a car, where you might go to CarMax and there's an exact price and you're there to buy an exact thing for an exact price and you're really not negotiating, and the price is well established. So if you go buy a Honda Civic, it's very well established, this is the price for this. The other model would be something akin to an auction, where you're going in and you're bidding on a unique thing that really doesn't have many relative comparisons. And so what the crowd is trying to do is to seek to find the price that determines its value. And I would say that particularly second homes that have been not brand new, but they're like second, third, fourth, fifth, particularly older homes, what the market is trying to do is find the price that's acceptable to one or many. And just if you've ever seen an auction conducted, if there's only one person raising their panel, that person gets to dictate the price. If there's multiple persons raising their panels and trying to get that piece of artwork or whatever is being sold, the room and the crowd, almost in real time, sets the price for that asset. And if you can get enough traction for people to be interested, then you can start an auction on them.
Hi Dan, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing good. So
First of all, we wanted to thank you for selecting 23 Homes. We know that you have a lot of choices when it comes to real estate services. Overall, since we just finished up with the closing, how was your general experience, and we'll go into specifics?
Amazing. I was very impressed.
Excellent. Excellent. Would you recommend this to anybody else?
I would. I would highly recommend it. Highly recommend it.
That's what I'm gonna do. Look at the camera and I
Thank you.
say,
Thank you.
this is an honor to work with you, man. I know we know each other for a while. This is like something very special to me. And you giving us the trust, and also you are a lawyer. You're not just another client that we have. I mean, we know each other for a while, and you give us the trust for this. So I'm very grateful and thanks to be part of your service.
My pleasure. And these guys were amazing. They made everything very easy. They helped finance. They got everyone involved who we needed to fix up the property. And they even got the person who ended up buying the house to increase their offer by $30,000, which was very impressive, very amazing. The next highest offer was $40,000 less, so they more than paid for themselves.
Thank you. So one thing though, I know this is something I always tell to clients, even though you have your own professional. I feel like, I also doing it for over 10 years. I really want to share my strategy. And you so smart, and you said, do what you think is best. That is, all you want is the most money as possible, right? And we get that.
That was my job, yes.
We're very happy, and everything has done so smoothly.
So I'm trustee of a trust, and I had a fiduciary obligation to obtain the most money that I could for the trust.
And you didn't have to go down there and put on overalls and paint?
Nope.
You didn't have to select the painter?
I did not have to do that.
You didn't have to go to the locksmith or anything? Right.
His job is so expensive,
That's
so
exactly.
we want to make sure we done that job.
And when there was a break-in,
Yeah.
I didn't have to go down. You took care of that. All I did, by the time I found out about it, it was already resolved.
Yep. So the whole thing is to make it turnkey and have everything from beginning to end as smooth as possible. So what you're saying is that you're satisfied with our services.
Very much, very much.
Excellent. Well, we want to thank you very much for being a client, and we're looking forward to working with you again.
Thank you so much, Dan. It was a pleasure.
Hi, I'm Gift Hughes, the realtor that sells your home at the top dollar with a short period of time and smooth closing. Guess what we do today? We just completely closing with Mr. Baker. Here we are. So can you tell us a little bit more how your experience working with us?
Sure. I had an excellent experience working with Gift and Glenn Hughes. They make an excellent team. They performed extraordinarily well in selling my properties, 2 properties, in record time and at significant values. I think their marketing program is probably one of the best that I've ever seen. And I've had the occasion to hire realtors in the past, and they were unsuccessful at selling the 2 properties that Gift and Glenn sold for me at the top of the market. So I say my hat is off to Glenn and Gift, and if you want excellent realtors, call these guys. They're great.
Thank you so much, Rick. Your work has meant a lot to us. I know we have been doing the 2 transactions in 1 year, and I'm really thankful to have you as a client. So look forward to work more with you in the future.
Thank you.
And congratulations for your closing today.
Oh, thank you. It's
By doing that, I got more money than I ever would have gotten.
So you mean you're hiring the right realtor to do the job for you?
With an agent, that's the key. Hiring right is everything. She's incredibly knowledgeable.
Correct. That's why, exactly. That's why I don't have more gray hair. I'm really happy.
Because she really helped me understand how to price the home.
They've all been fantastic. And that's why I have so much trust. So for me, everything's about trust.
Very, very good in terms of communicating expectations with regard to the process. And ultimately, it was really fast. Got things done unbelievably quick. We sold my home in 5 days.
Yes.
And I absolutely trust you guys. Without question, would wholeheartedly recommend you.
Use Gift. She's incredible.
Hi everyone,
and today I am here at Glen with Scott Thompson.
Hello.
Thank you so much, Scott, for trust us to be your realtor, and tell us a little bit about your experience working with us.
Well, I was delighted. The entire process really was incredible, and you guys exceeded my expectations. I can tell you that. Just the way you laid out the expectations of what was going to happen, how it was going to happen, helped me get the pricing right, which I was confused on what I was
That's
going to do.
what you're concerned,
and
right?
also just the speed at which you handled everything. Wow. It was extraordinary. As well as everybody that I worked with, all the referrals that you sent, the other vendors to help get the job done. It was seamless.
Thank you. So, Glenn, you want to comment anything about Scott? Who he is? Actually, you should introduce him.
Well, we did the interview first, and we'll do the introduction second. So, Scott, tell us a little bit about your background. I mean, you've been on Inc. 500, and you've been Entrepreneur of the Year, and one of the fastest growing companies in the DC metropolitan area.
Yeah, thank you. I've won a lot of awards. Had built and sold several companies. Right now I have a healthcare company that I've had for 15 years. It's the largest in the Metro DC area. We've been on the Inc. 500 list about 13 or 14 times. We've won Entrepreneur of the Year with a prior company, just all kinds of awards. And mostly,
it's amazing company.
Thank you.
That you're an amazing person that building all the successful business.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But it's all come about because I've spent a lot of time hiring great people.
Right.
At the end of the day.
So you mean you're hiring the right realtor to do the job for you?
Correct. That's why, exactly. That's why I have more gray hair. I'm really happy.
Well, clearly you hired the right person, right? Yeah, but anyway, talk about that hiring a little bit, because I know everybody know realtor nowadays. You get a lot of friend realtor, especially in your position. What do you think that you decide to hiring me and Glenn to handling your personal home for sale?
Well, I looked at the website. I saw how much content marketing was done out there. I could tell the lead flow was going to be really good. You really knew what you were doing on the marketing.
Yes.
And then there's work ethic.
Yes.
No matter what time I called you guys, you just answered the phone instantly and got back to me.
Thank you.
So stuff like that really matters.
Yeah. Communication is the key for us. We want to make sure the client is happy, and we deliver the client goal that we are planning to do. That's what we're doing best. And also, we not just take commission, right, Glenn? The commission is spending with the marketing, and that's how we become so successful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And you use some of our vendors as well too. Throughout the years, what did you think of some of the vendors that we recommended to you?
They've all been fantastic, and that's why I have so much trust. So for me, everything's about trust.
Yes.
And I absolutely trust you guys, and without question, would wholeheartedly recommend you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Scott, and Gift just sold my house, and I really wanted to just share with you how happy I am, how delighted I am with the service she provided. She exceeded my expectations. I have a very large company with 1,500 employees, and I pride myself in the ability to hire right. And I would just say that with an agent, that's the key. Hiring right is everything. She's incredibly knowledgeable, very good in terms of communicating expectations with regard to the process, and ultimately it was really fast, got things done unbelievably quick. We sold my home in 5 days. In fact, I almost sold the home myself. I was attempting to go down that route, and after meeting with Gift, I was like, had I tried to do it myself and without the stress and without the time, maybe not so much, not so quick, because she really helped me understand how to price the home. And frankly, by doing that, I got more money than I ever would have gotten, and it was the highest priced home in the community on top of it. She's extraordinary. I can't say enough about her, and totally recommend her. Use Gift, she's incredible.
It was great working with you too, and just that extra added comfort that you gave me. It made all the difference.
Hi everyone, I am so happy to be here with Christine Hakasan. She's my seller. She also the limited attorney and a coach.
Yes.
Yeah, it's so nice to get to know you. After all, now I be your realtor. It's just even better to work together and like in different professional, and now it's come together.
Right.
So
yeah, it was great working with you
exactly.
too, and just that extra added comfort that you gave me. It made all the difference.
Thank you. It's been a journey. I know she's expert with her professional view as an attorney. You've done so much with the client and all the coaching that you have, or divorce situation, right? Now you become my client, as selling the house, and then you're listening to me so well. I really appreciate that everything, it's just been such a smooth transaction, and I really enjoy so much working with you, everything I recommended, you like follow through the whole process.
No, I really appreciate all of your advice. I felt really safe and comfortable following your advice.
Thank you.
All of your communication was wonderful. Anytime I reached out to you, anytime I had a question, any little thing that had to be taken care of, you were just right on it. Answering me all the time, and that's how I like to treat my clients.
Yes.
And so to get that from you was just really amazing.
Oh, that's so sweet to hear that. Thank you so much. I know it's not always smooth transaction, right? Because when we start list the home, we thought the market is very hot. As a seller, we're gonna get a good price there within a week. But it turned out did not work the same way we anticipate. But then you're also very patient. We, with the situation, it's like, okay, you accept the whole process, and it's amazing that, a lot of sellers, I know they attach, they want the most money that they can, and, they want to stick with their price, but you understand the market. That is amazing.
Yeah, well, I just had a lot of faith in you, and I know you know what you're doing, and you're an amazing professional, and so it made it very easy for me to just trust and let things go the way that they were going to go, and and we got it done, and I'm super happy about
I know the buyer is so happy. The finally we found the right buyer for the home, which I always see. Like the first contract doesn't go through, that's okay. But when the right buyer comes, they are gonna appreciate what you have, which they did, and everything has just been so smooth. Turned out it's really a happy transaction.
Right, and even during some of the more challenging times, you were always very calm and just sort of kept me calm. So that was perfect.
Thank you so much. It's really wonderful working with you, and I'm so happy that we get it done, and then you can move on to the next home that you purchase. I'm excited for that.
Yes, I am too, and I'm glad that I had this experience with you.
So it was a pleasure working with Christine. You guys need any coaching or any attorney about remediation, divorce, or life coach, she's the one. So again, Christine, thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Glenn. I am Gift. If you
As Gift mentioned, I spent a lot of time in the Air Force, 34 years specifically, on active duty before I retired, and I now work for Hewlett-Packard, and I have the luxury of looking around and finding my dream home.
Hi, I'm Gift Hughes. I am so delighted to find and help my client Jim Harkin to find this amazing dream home. You can see with the kitchen behind me. I wish this is mine. So, but I'm happy for Jim. So Jim, tell us a little bit about you, who you are, why did you fall in love with this home? I think this is like non-existing home in the universe, in this city, with the price we're looking for, with everything you put on your checklist.
Thanks, Gift. I appreciate the compliment on my kitchen and the rest of the house. I was very fortunate to have Gift as my realtor, helping me find my forever home. And for people that have served in the military, they know how precious that is when you have to move around frequently. I myself moved 21 times while I was in the military, and you get to that transition point at retirement where you actually get to choose where you live, and more importantly, how you live. And you get to be part of a community, and you get to have the house that has all the things that you want in it, and you get to unpack that last box that you've been dragging around for the last 20 years. And I was very fortunate to have Gift on my side to help me find this place. It is an amazing place, fairly close in to the suburb. I knew that she had been in this area for a really long time.
It's Gift
And Glenn, every time I meet with a new seller who's unfamiliar with 23 Homes with Glenn Gift, I hear the same question. I've spoken to countless realtors. All claim that they're the best. Are you going to say the same thing to me? I'll let the stories of our thrilled clients speak for themselves. You listen to their experiences and you'll discover passion, dedication, and results that drive us to transform the home selling journey.
It was a joy to representing our clients from buying and selling real estate. This is the biggest life transaction. And real estate is not just about closing deal. It's about helping a client to the biggest right transaction, care, clarity. And thank you so much for your beautiful review. This has been the word to us.
Looking to buy and sell real estate? No team in Northern Virginia is better than 23 Homes with Glenn and Gift.
We're not just about real estate, we're about building relationships and creating spaces where life's most cherished memories are made.